Page 32, the Caravan. 4/4 time. Got a bunch of accidentals in here. Let's look around. Starting with the right hand. When it comes in, second finger is here. But you got accidentals. Now, generally, when I do that, I start out with my hands all on white keys. And then when I get to the accidentals, whatever it is, I'll use the same finger I'm using on the white key for the black key. So in other words, for an E flat, since I'm using third finger on E, I'll use third finger on E flat. That doesn't always work, but it works in this case. And then the next one for F sharp, instead of an F here, I just do an F sharp fourth finger. So it's here. That's really what it is. In this piece it works out okay. In other pieces you gotta watch out, because you could have naturals as well as the accidentals. So here, when 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is gonna sound wonderful. Second line, second measure. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3. Yeah, that's still an E flat at the end, because remember it applies to the rest of the measure. You have to remember it. That's really what's going on in the right hand. In the left hand, you have this plodding along. I guess this is the camel thing. I don't know. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and just rotate or transfer weight from finger to finger. Don't hold the hand still and try and use the fingers for this. Rotate your weight from finger to finger. You're rotating the arm slightly. It's a very small motion. I'm exaggerating it for you, but it's really a small motion. But the idea is the weight is pushing the note down. Then put the hands together, starting with the third measure. I hope. When you can get that, as far as articulation goes, all you have is some slurs in the right hand. This left hand, they don't give you anything. It's up to you. Do you want to separate them slightly? Kind of like that rather than legato all the time. It's up to you on how you do it. Maybe it's a little bit of both. You alternate it. You experiment with it. When they don't give you anything, it's up to you on what you want to do. How your teacher will tell you what you're doing. But for the right hand, we have these slurs. We're going to play these legato, but lift up. Well, you have to lift up on these slurs because you got rests in between them. So that helps out too, huh? Then do the dynamics. Well, you're starting out soft in the left hand, and you're just going to stay there, because in the third measure, when the right hand comes in, that moderately loud applies to the melody, which is the right hand. So keep the left hand soft, so it's here. I like separating. I'm going to do it. I'm going to separate these. Now, this is moderately loud. The left hand's still soft. Staying pretty much at that level until the last line. You start that soft and you go up to moderately loud. That's the right hand. Left hand has to stay way under it. The right hand's going to have to be very soft at first. There, that's where you're moderately loud. Don't get there until go up there. And then in the left hand can come up some. And then let the left hand die away with the right. See, when you play a note, it dies away by itself. Use that as your guide in the left hand to die away. Because you want to hear this G all the way through until you lift up on it. It's kind of neat. And the last measure there's a retardando, so you just slow it down. Whatever. Speed-wise, andante moderato is on the slower side of the moderate range. I guess you think about camels, whatever they're. To me, that's about what it is. It'll be different for different people. Now there is a note at the top there in the third measure, second time 8VA. That's right hand only. The left hand doesn't go anywhere. So when you repeat the bottom, you have 2 beats rest at the bottom. During that rest, you come up here. Just come up here and play the whole right hand, the whole second time up here. And the whole right hand can do it too. So you're ending up here. Let's play it together very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do dynamics, just notes and rhythms, but I will do the repeat and I will do the octave higher thingy. Whatever. I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go. Repeat. Second ending.